Welcome back to the KMTRADERS channel. We are looking at gold on this pair for the weekly analysis for this week, and what we are looking at now is just a review. So all these arrows here just showing previous analysis from last week. So where did we start this analysis from? Let me just show you a bit better. So we looked at it around here. Around this point here, around the 22nd of April, I believe. Yeah, we started looking at that. So what we can see here is that if we get rid of this point here and this here, so we predicted some price action moving down in the downwards momentum as we placed here. We predicted that price was either going to reject this here, which is why we have our our sensitivity arrows here, and we made like a little zone here we mentioned in the previous video, which gave me the bias of selling gold. So price came up to here, and this is where we, as a trader, we need to continue to inspect why price action paused here, for example, and reversed. So this is important for us to look back in data and to check where this line marries up with somewhere. So what I would suggest, if you have no key zones in these areas where price has instantly reversed, what I would do is go back to a higher time frame and check backwards in data and see if there's any relevant sort of pinpoint. So this for me would be, this here is significant. So we got a high sensitivity point, so somewhere in this region here, and as it marries up across, we do see validation here as well. So if we take it down to the 4 hour, see how it marries up. Yeah, quite well. See this line here? I'll increase the something like that. So going back over data can prove why price action actually reversed actually. So this is one way of adding towards analysis. This is why this is a very good way of reviewing each week what happens, and to get overall momentum and build the barriers in of key zone levels, so we can find where the next rejection point is and where the next potential price is likely to stop, for example. So we didn't quite actually manage to come all the way down to this anticipated target. So the next target would have been obviously here. We had our double bottom on this key point here, so this is why price took its toll in the opposite direction. So just moving this aside, I'll probably just delete that actually. So we got our double top here, and we got price momentum changing in the opposite direction. So we currently are in a bullish momentum. So what I would want to see for us to get back into the game with gold is to see how well it can retest here. If price is able to come back down, retest this zone, and potentially look up for our next key zone, which is here, which is around 1.1295. That's what I'm kind of looking for. If we do see correct entry points, etc., I'm looking for something like this and a potential stop loss like that just below our next key zone level. So with all our trades, we look for, although we're looking in anticipation for the next week, majority of the trades that we place and predict here obviously changes day by day, so that's why we have to currently review this. In order for us to get the best trades, we have to monitor them on an hourly, 4-hourly basis, so each day. So like I said, don't instantly put your trades when price comes into this zone, for example, or you have to match it up with your own analysis just to give a flavor of how technical analysis is working for yourself and for me. So even though I'm saying we're looking for a long perhaps we could be finding ourselves looking for a short, and the price may even come back here and not meet our entry requirements and causes us to find an entry in the opposite directions for a short and hitting the next key point, which would be a retest here, and then entry point down here for us for a key take profit zone on this key point here. Then we would see how price reacts to this again. I'm assuming it will take a bit of energy for price action to burst through this and close, so that's why take profit in for a short would be somewhere around here. However, I'm looking for a buy if it would be somewhere around here or here on our trend line. So like I said, make sure you're looking at your own analysis, compare it with yours, see if it works with your own strategy. And yeah, so this is my analysis for gold this week, and we'll come back next week to review it, and hopefully I could tell you what happened and if we did take any trades. So thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.